Language is a system that consists of the development, maintenance, and use of complex systems of communication, particularly the human ability to do so, and a language is any specific example of such a system. In this video, we will see which are the top 5 most spoken languages in the world. Number 5. Arabic language. Arabic is usually classified as a Central Semitic language, and linguists widely agree that the language first emerged in the 1st to 4th centuries CE. It is named after the Arabs, a term initially used to describe peoples living in the area bounded by Mesopotamia in the east and anti-Lebanon mountains in the west, in northwestern Arabia, and in the Sinai Peninsula. As a modern written language, modern Standard Arabic is widely taught in schools and universities and is used to varying degrees in workplaces, governments and the media. Arabic has influenced many languages around the globe throughout its history. Some of the most influenced languages are Persian, Turkish, Spanish, Urdu, Kashmiri, Kurdish, Bosnian, Kazakh, and some languages in parts of Africa. Conversely, Arabic has borrowed words from other languages including Greek, Persian in medieval times, and contemporary European languages such as English and French in modern times. Number 4. Hindi language. Hindi, or Modern Standard Hindi, is a standardized Hindustani language. Hindi, written in the Devanagari script, is one of the official languages of India. Along with the English language, it is one of the 22 scheduled languages of the Republic of India. However, it is not the national language of India because no language was given such a status in the Indian Constitution. Hindi is the 4th most spoken language in the world after Mandarin, Spanish and English. Number 3. English language. English is a West Germanic language that was first spoken in early medieval England and eventually became a global lingua franca. It is named after the Angles, one of the Germanic tribes that migrated to the area of Great Britain that later took their name as England. English is the largest language by number of speakers and the 3rd most spoken native language in the world after Standard Chinese and Spanish. It is the most widely learned second language and is either the official language or one of the official languages in almost 60 sovereign states. There are more people who have learned it as a second language than there are native speakers. It is estimated that there are over 2 billion speakers of English. Number 2. Spanish language. Spanish, or Castellan, is a Romance language that originated in the Castile region of Spain and today has hundreds of millions of native speakers in the Americas and Spain. It is a global language and the world's 2nd most spoken native language after Mandarin Chinese. Spanish is the part of the Ibero-Romance group of languages, which evolved from several dialects of Vulgar Latin in Iberia after the collapse of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century. The oldest Latin texts with traces of Spanish come from mid-northern Iberia in the 9th century, and the first systematic written use of the language happened in Toledo, then capital of the Kingdom of Castile. In the 13th century, beginning in 1492, the Spanish language was taken to the viceroyalties of the Spanish Empire, most notably to the newly discovered Americas, as well as territories in Africa, Oceania and the Philippines. Number 1. Chinese language. Chinese is spoken by the ethnic Chinese majority and many minority ethnic groups in China. About 1.2 billion people, around 16% of the world's population, speak some form of Chinese as their first language. The varieties of Chinese are usually described by native speakers as dialects of a single Chinese language, but linguists note that they are as diverse as a language family. There are between 7 and 13 main regional groups of Chinese, of which the most spoken by far is Mandarin, about 960 million, followed by Wu, 80 million, Min, 70 million, Yu, 60 million, etc. Standard Chinese is a standardized form of spoken Chinese based on the Beijing dialect of Mandarin. It is the official language of China and Taiwan, as well as one of the 4 official languages of Singapore. It is one of the 6 official languages of the United Nations.